The week-long preliminary hearing for Chanley Kirk's accused assassin Tyler Robinson is underway, bringing him face-to-face with Charlie's parents and his widow, Erika, for the first time.
Chanley Painter was inside the courtroom in Utah yesterday, and this morning she's outside the courthouse ahead of today's hearing. Chanley, what do you have for us?
Hey, good morning, Todd and Ashley. That's right. There was a strong showing of support for the Kirk family at this courthouse yesterday. As I was actually waiting in line to enter the courtroom, I saw Erika Kirk. She walked past. She was holding hands with Charlie Kirk's mother. His father was close behind them as they entered the same room for the first time with Charlie's accused killer. The group of family and supporters, including Donald Trump Jr., took up the first two rows of the gallery. Also in court, the parents of Tyler Robinson, who sat in the row directly behind me with some relatives. And as court began, Erika appeared very emotional, at times wiping tears with a handkerchief, at one point laying her head on Charlie's mother's shoulder. The first witness, Chris Bagley, was on duty at Utah Valley University that day, and as he began to describe hearing the gunshot and seeing Charlie fall, Erika Kirk immediately stood up, and several others followed her out of the courtroom. Bagley then went on to testify about racing to that gravel roof where prosecutors believe Robinson fired that fatal shot.
To me, when I got up there and I could see this disturbance in gravel, to me it looks like a sniper pad, a person that has been laying in a prone position, and you've got markings of elbows, knees, and feet to where somebody was in the line of sight of where Charlie's tent was.
The lead investigator, David Hull, also took the stand yesterday, where prosecutors showed videos of the shooting that were so graphic only the judge and lawyers were allowed to watch them. Tyler Robinson sat still, showing no visible reaction in those moments. Hull also testified that he identified Robinson 4 times in surveillance videos on campus before, during, and after the shooting.
Would you please point him out and identify something that he is wearing?
Yeah, I believe that Mr. Robinson is between Miss Nestor and other counsel, wearing a grey suit, jacket with a dark tie, and a light-colored shirt.
As I would ask that the record reflect that Agent Hull has identified the defendant.
And Agent Hull is expected to return to the witness stand this morning as day 2 kicks off of this preliminary hearing, guys, which is expected to last this entire week. I'll send it back to you.
And we will be watching. Chanley, thank you. With that, let's bring in retired FBI Supervisory Special Agent James Gagliano, also in Utah right now. James, after day 1, do prosecutors appear to be on track to meet the very low threshold of evidence they need to get this case from the preliminary hearing stage all the way to trial?
Yeah, good morning, Todd. Yes, there's a really low threshold in a preliminary hearing. This is a prima facie hearing, which just requires that the prosecution put out enough evidence for the judge to be able to bound this over for trial. That is going to happen. And Todd, yesterday, there were no Perry Mason moments. There were no aha moments. It was standard laying out the layout of the campus where Charlie Kirk was assassinated and basically walking through a lot of digital imagery. I think today we're going to move more into some of the evidence related to the weapon that was used and the progress after the assassination itself.
You said there's no aha moments. Is that standard, or is that usually just how this type of situation goes?
Yeah, usually the prosecution wants to hold all the really explosive stuff close to the vest for trial. But then again, a preliminary hearing is considered a mini trial. So it basically progresses in the same way. But people that were looking for that one big thing, you know, that one revealing of this critical piece of evidence did not get that yesterday. A lot of it was spatial alignment of the campus and a lot of working through the digital imagery that the State Bureau of Investigation walked through.
But James, one thing that was not standard from a standard preliminary hearing were all the objections from the defense. Heck, normally the defense could waive the preliminary hearing in and of itself. And so my question really is, do you expect, based upon the delay tactics that the defense is employing here, that the judge at some point is going to come in and say, hey guys, knock it off. We're talking about basic facts here. And to be clear, we are not in trial yet.
Yeah, Todd, great question. The top charge in this case is aggravated murder. And the aggravated part just means that there was a level of severity or heinousness or depravity or cruelty attached to the murder itself. And in this instance, the defense could have waived it. Now, I'm speculating here. I've seen a lot of these, sat through a lot of preliminary hearings with the government side. I can only imagine that since this defense team specializes in capital murder cases, that they want to walk through this process A to B to C to D and not miss a beat here, because this case does have major implications with the death penalty.
And then I want to run this soundbite here. This is former Officer Badgley. It's his testimony from yesterday. He was there when Charlie Kirk was killed. I want you to listen to this. I also want to point out that Erika Kirk left the room during this testimony.
He was answering a question, kid asking him a question, and then I heard a shot fired. Everybody started getting up and starting to run in more of a chaos kind of situation. I proceeded to, right where the Fugle and the hall flags meet, there's some outside stairs that I was starting to run down. As I was trying to get down to the bottom of the stairs, people were running up, people were laying down on the steps. I'm trying to jump over people to get to the bottom of the stairs so I can help stop an individual that's probably shooting.
Obviously, hearing that is severely emotional for the family, but your reaction to his testimony and just that little piece.
Yeah, really tough for the family. Obviously, victims of crimes, especially one as heinous as this one that was blasted all over television screens around the country and around the world. Really tough for the Kirk family. And look, the evidence that was laid out there was just establishing all the confusion that took place in the immediate aftermath. They didn't know where the shot came from, and that's, as a former FBI and Army sniper, that's a real thing. You know, Tyler Robinson, the alleged shooter, was about 150 yards away on top of the Losi Center, and when that shot rang out, no one knew where it came from. So the officer was basically just describing the confusion and why people did not know where to look to see where the shooter was.
Yeah, confusion and total panic. Okay, James Gagliano, thank you so much for your take on this. We appreciate it.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.